Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you have clicked on this video because you want to know everything that there is to know about planning a trip to Andamans for 7 days, you have come to the right place, my friend. Everything that you need to know about the beaches, the ferries, the flights, and the fares will be covered in this video. On the other hand, if you just clicked on this video because of the aesthetic appeal of the thumbnail, you're not going to be disappointed either. The footage is breathtaking with the scenic beaches, underwater shots, and clips of me frolicking around the beaches in well-covered, modest outfits. Nothing for burbs here. My fellow fashionistas, however, are more than welcome to enjoy beautiful outfits. Yes! Let's start with the best time to travel. It is between October end and November beginning because this is when the skies are the most clear and the rain cannot stop you from enjoying the beautiful sunsets. However, because it is the peak season time, might I warn you, book pretty ahead of time because reservations are impossible to get at a good price. And the same goes for the flights. Book at least a month ahead. And what's the most important thing that you need to know before you come to Andamans? Booking ferries is really hard. We had to stand in the sun for 3 hours after traveling all night long and spread it out and hustle so hard to get the tickets. Oh. How to go about visiting all the beaches? And which beach should I visit first? In what order? Well, worry no more, friend. I got it covered for you. First, stay at Port Blair's. Make sure you go to Corbin's Cove. It is one blue Elephanta Beach. You can take tons of pictures with the palm trees or do parasailing or jet skiing and eat the most delicious coconuts ever. Now, because we did not watch this video before we planned our trip, we had already made reservations for Neil Island the following day. But because you are the smart one who's gonna watch this video, let me say, stay for another 2 days in Port Blair because you need to go check out Ross Island, Cellular Jail, and Chiratapu. We could not do all of those things. Instead, we went 7 a.m. in the government ferry to Neil Islands, and the ride was beautiful. We stayed at the most beautiful place ever, the Seashell Samsara. And this was its private beach. Welcome to my beach therapy session. Find yourself immersed in crystal clear blue waters. Wait for the wave to approach you with open arms. As it hits against you, feel it washing away along with it all of your past trauma and negative vibrations. And as the wave goes back into the sea, feel it carry you gently along with it, a pat on your back. You did well, my friend. Keep going. Keep believing. Let the cycle repeat as many times as you need to. Namaste. Oh my god. Alright, all jokes apart, the beach is just extremely therapeutic, and I would recommend anyone who has gone through a hard time in their life to just book themselves a vacation. You totally deserve it. Go to the beach, you will feel rejuvenated and energized. The sand on this beach, oh my god, it was so soft. At a point of time, I attempted to dig myself into it and try to make a sand human out of myself, but I could only get it as high as my knees. You know, the downside of being really tall. The low tide made it nearly impossible for us to just find a good spot for sitting down in the water, and we ended up walking quite far ahead into the beach. And that's something you need to pay attention to while visiting these beaches, that if you visit early morning, you will be witnessing higher waters and lesser rocks. But as the day progresses further, you will be seeing more and more of these rocks, and they're not a beautiful sight to look at. Also, Andamans is a no-fly zone. You cannot fly any drone here. Keep that in mind, alright? Otherwise, you'll have to pay a pretty big fine. The same ferry that got us from Port Blair to Neil took us back from here to Havelock at around 2 p.m. The sun was blazing hot, and yet I stayed up on the deck trying to record all of the footage. Like some version of Rose, you know. feeling the wind in my hair but not trying to jump off of the deck because I'm not suicidal. Upon arriving in Havelock, we went straight to our Silver Sand Village Resort. It is one of the prettiest places you can stay at, and apart from its jaw-dropping aesthetics, it is worth mentioning how sweet the staff was. The manager was one of the most polite and helpful people we have met in Havelock. We ended up alternating between the beach resort and the village resort, and as you can see, taking the scenic walk towards the beach, we landed up on really tall swings, and we just had to spend almost the entirety of our evening there. Cut to the day of the scuba dive. We woke up sharp at 5 a.m. and man, was I nervous, extremely nervous. FYI, I can't swim, but guess what? You do not need to be a swimmer for diving. All you need to do is be able to keep your head underwater and not jump out the moment the water fills in your external auditory meatus. Medical jargon. I mean, ear canal. We trained with gypsy divers because they are PADI certified instructors, which means that you will be in good hands with them. I totally recommend them. They train you for about 30 minutes and show you the basic maneuvers that you need to do. And trust me, I used to believe that I was hydrophobic and I was still able to pull this off. So if you're watching this and you're scared of diving, if I can do it, you can do it too, fam. You can. Trust me. And while you're in there trying to take in the most of every beautiful thing that you're observing, try not to bump into any of the corals or reefs. These take thousands of years to form and we really need to protect them. Presenting to you Radhanagar Beach, y'all. This is the prettiest beach ever. I mean, just look at the footage for yourself. There were these tiny little sea creatures who were making patterns on the sand and it was so cute. Nature's just heavenly. Cut to day 6. We went to Elephanta Beach and enjoyed so many water sports. We could go up in the air during parasailing, down under the water during sea walking, or stay on the surface of the water during snorkeling, and it was one hell of an experience. If you're anything like me and you have an obsession with taking pictures wherever you go, then you're in great luck, my friend. At Elephanta Beach, you can get your pictures clicked for only $200. That's right. At only $200, you can have your own personal professional photo shoot. And the pictures were stunning. I was just hoping that there was a surfboard lying around so that I could use it as a prop. Another location worth mentioning was the Golden Placid Hotel, which was the best in terms of food, price, bedding, staff, service, everything. And the best part about this place was that it was only 2 minutes away from this gorgeous beach that we went to the last morning we were there. I would like to take these final few moments of the video to thank my two beautiful sisters who accompanied me on this trip. Without you guys, this couch potato would be spending her 11th year in a row sitting at home doing nothing. Thank you so much for taking me out. I really needed that. Thank you for being so patient with me, teaching me how to swim, and holding my hand when I was scared that I'll drown. Quite literally. Thank you. I hope we can do more of these trips in the future. And if you guys want to see more of these trips, then kindly subscribe and comment down below. Where do you want me to go next? Bye!